Nonsense about people forming Biafra government here, Biafra government in exile there, and all that stupidity when there is no Biafra yet. Why is it necessary that our people must be deceived? Why are we prone? Why are Igbo people, I'm not saying all Biafra nationalities, why are Igbo people prone to being deceived? Why do we accept lies more than the truth? You can look at the other criminal groups that they set up that crumbled. What happened? They are dead, they are buried, they are finished. Nothing is coming out of them anymore. The cockroach that comes up and mentions the word Biafra wants to have his own cabinet. What type of madness is
this? If we abandon Chukwukika Biama in truth and honesty, please goodbye to Biafra. Biafra can have any beyond this. You'll be only running round in circles. You can never come. It is the kingdom of heaven itself. You want to do something that is happening in heaven, on earth, for mankind to see and testify to the grace of the Lord. You have to be of the courage. You have to be without fear in the face of your enemies. If you are without fear before your enemies will run from you, rather than you running from them. Your enemies will run from you. If you speak the truth always, regardless of the consequences, lies will run from you. You must protect those who cannot protect themselves, not to steal from them. I repeat, it is your job as a child of heaven, IPOB family member, to protect those who cannot protect themselves. That is your job. Not to kidnap them, not to rob them. You must be of good conduct. That Chiku Okike Abiam left. If these conditions are not in place, then Biafra will not come. And talk me like an auntie. Biafra Gahabia. Ana Akatiana. Ana Abotianobu. Going to a native doctor, Dibianyanzu, cannot save you. If you want Biafra, Ana Emetian or Deshi, it doesn't work. We don't believe in that rubbish. Chukwukika is our shield and our guide. We don't commune with darkness. I am warning all 17 commanders, all our commanders, we don't commune with the devil. We don't do Odeshi. We believe in the protection that Chukwukika can offer. The weapon you need to protect yourself is your gun and your ammunition. We don't commune with spirit. It's social.
To the effect that why is it that when we're talking about supporting Radio Biafra and the work that Radio Biafra is doing, and this nonsense about people forming Biafra government here, Biafra government in exile there, and all that stupidity when there is no Biafra yet? Why is it necessary that our people must be deceived? Why are we prone? Why are Igbo people, I'm not saying all Biafra nationalities, why are Igbo people prone to being deceived? Why do we accept lies more than the truth? You can look at the other criminal groups that they set up that crumbled. What happened? They are dead, they are buried, they are finished. Nothing is coming out of them anymore. The cockroach that comes up and mentions the word Biafra wants to have his own cabinet. What type of madness?
It's another weekend. Good to have you today, the 15th day of July, 2023. Thank you for joining wherever you're watching from. Please just share this broadcast on all your social media platforms. And of course, it's our responsibility to circulate the gospel of truth and to make sure that we are consistently in tandem with the narrative of what Chukwukika has given to us that is embedded in truth, and that is the narrative of transparency and accountability. Thank you so much, Ego. Chukwukika is in charge, dear brother. Thank you so much. Yes, He's in charge, and that is why we are here to make sure we set the record straight, to make sure we do the right thing, to make sure that we form the right character, the right attitude, the right actions, and the things that will put us on the platform of making the clock tick again towards Biafra. And that is why we're here. Thank you all, wherever you're watching from. My name is Kelechi Bruce, and this is Biafra Global Network. And of course, under the auspices of Accountability and Transparency Group. We are always here to discuss and to talk about things that have to do with the new narrative of transparency and accountability for us to get our freedom. Remember, we have been working blindly. Mazen Ambekano was brought to in the midst of us, and he began to teach us the truth. And so we now know the truth, and under the auspices of the truth, there is a platform that is now set, which Chukwuki has designed. Chukwuki has designed by taking Mazen Ambekano away for a while, and he's coming again to join us, the platform of accountability and transparency. And that is where I welcome you to be. Today is Nugget Conference program, and this is where we discuss. Today we're supposed to discuss activities, the things that have been happening in Biafra land, the things you think that are going wrong, the things you think that are going right, the things you think you want to call our attention to, the things you think you want to help us understand, the things happening in your area, the things you have in mind that you think we need to get ourselves free, and the things you think we should do right now so that we all can come together strongly under this platform of accountability and transparency to make sure that we are free. This is where to talk about it. This is where to narrate it. You can type it. You can write it on the comment section. You can call in on the number is on the screen. You just call in and let's reason together. Remember the scripture in Isaiah chapter 1 verse 48. It says, "Come now and let us reason together, says the Lord. Though your sins be as scarlet, they shall be as white as snow. Though they be red like crimson, they shall be as white as wool, or they shall be as wool." So this is it. God is calling us to come together. At the same time, God is expecting us all to come together, and then we begin to do the things we have to do under the auspices of accountability and transparency. We are the people who have decided to take the narrative of transparency and accountability and to get every Biafran who is true out there, who believe in transparency and accountability, to come together, to have to be on the same template, on the same platter, on the same platform, so we can work together, we can reason together, we can devise some concepts together. We can work our way into our freedom. Very, very important. Akwanwa, good to have you. Dodorigi watching again. Thank you so much, Dodorigi, too. I appreciate you. Good to have you here, as always. I want to thank you for joining. If you're joining right now, please share on all your social media platforms. Let people join us here to listen to the truth at the same time. Let people come and enjoy the narrative of truth and enjoy the truth of what we have to do now and where we are going. I want to make you understand here today that without accountability and transparency, truth is not established. Without accountability and transparency, truth can never be established. Anywhere you see people fighting accountability and transparency, they are fighting the truth, because there is something that they are hiding. They don't want you to know. Because it is only through accountability and transparency you can try the narrative of truth. Truth is established after the narrative or after the program of accountability and transparency have been utilized under a concept or a system. That is why you see us talking about accountability and transparency at always, because the Biafra we want to have is a Biafra where everything is transparent. Everything, we are all accountable. Very, very much accountable. And to be accountable starts with today, to the now narrative. So wherever you see people talk about accountability and transparency, and yet what they are doing is opaque, what it means to be opaque means it is not transparent, then you should know that they are using accountability and transparency as takia, as takia, as a means of trying to make you believe in what they are doing, even if it is not transparent and accountable. Today we shall be analyzing the situation, the things going on around us as Biafrans, whether in Biafra land or anywhere in the world, the Dua land, in Hausa land, in Europe, in America, wherever we are. So many things. I know you have so many things that you know about happening to us. Madam Barbara, thank you so much. Truth is Truth is accountability. Is the main key. Truth is accountability. Okay, or maybe you want to say truth and accountability is the main key. Yes, that is the key to success. Mazin Amdekanu said it. We will run in circles. We will not get there unless we begin to adopt the narrative of truth and honesty. Whenever you hear the word truth, you are talking about transparency. Whenever you hear the word honesty, you are talking about accountability, because they mean literally the same thing. Honesty means accountability. Truth means transparency. That means what you are talking about is clear. You see it clearly, and nobody can, argue about it. Thank you so much. No going back. All hail Biafra. Good to have you there. Thank you. No going back. We are moving forward at all times. OAU Joy says, good evening, Mazi. Good evening to you, my sister or my brother. I don't know. I think joy is always for ladies. I've not seen guys who bear joy, even when they become transgender. Thank you so much. This is an interactive segment. So every Saturday, we're going to be interacting. If you want to call in, you have an opinion about this whole thing, you can call in. Let me check the phone. I hope the phone is on. Okay, the phone is on. You can call in, and then we are going to have your narrative or your idea, out here for the people, to go on with, to understand what we're doing it and what we're doing, and how we're doing it. That's it. So this is the time. I will not be preaching deeply, because every Saturday should be a relaxing time where we shall reminisce over the things that happened during the week. So many things happened during the week. You can hear what is happening in Nigeria now. They're talking about giving people 8,000 naira every month, about 15 million people or so. I don't know. We have poverty that has eaten more than 60-70% of the population, and yet they want to give, out of 200 and something million people, they want to give them 50. They want to give 15 million people 8,000 monthly, whereas that 8,000 will not even go for a week of even for one person. Not to talk about a month. Now, you see, we need to see all of this stuff and understand. When we were telling the people, this road where una they take road, this place where they take road, no there. They say, no, now that place we won't go. Now election, we must vote. And we must vote Peter Obi. We must vote this one. Now their eyes, or let me put it the way people will understand, their eyes is, because those who, when you say eyes, they think it's one. But eyes means it's a plural and a singular stuff also. But let me use the word, the grammar they will understand. Their eyes are now open. Now, Tinubu wants to give them 8,000 every month for 15 million people also. And of course, the way they operate, when they bring out that money, they would have stolen the whole money, and they will put in their list that they have given to 15 million people, whereas they have given to only 10,000 people. That is the narrative. That is what Nigeria represents. It's a demonic enclave designed to fail and designed to weaken the people, weaken their will, weaken their desires, and weaken their expectations. That's it. We must continue, and victory is ours. Thank you so much, Akoma. Yes, truthfulness all the way. Ego, thank you. Truthfulness all the way. Akoma accountability group all the way. That people accountability group all the way. And that is where we should belong, because that is where Mazin Amdekanu is coming to be part of. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Edith. Thank you for joining. And Mazin Amdekanu is coming out to meet us and to ride on the wings of accountability and transparency group. That's where he's coming, because there's no way you can get Biafra outside that. His preachings have told us that. Everything he has said has told us that. There is no way accountable and transparent, and that is to be honest and to be truthful. So we keep preaching that. We know it's going to hurt many people. Accountability is not easy. It's not even easy to be accountable, honestly. It's not easy to be transparent, honestly. It is not by saying it. It is by actions. When they be transparent and accountable, let me tell you, the only way you can be transparent and accountable is to give up self. The only way you can be everyone, let me consider the objectives. Let me consider the mission. Let me consider the vision. Let me consider the things that have to suit yourself. Very, very important, and we must understand this, and that is why we're here today. So if you want to call in, if you have something, anything you want to ask about accountability, you want to ask questions about the accountability and transparency group, you want to ask any question, you can call in. We'll give you. I know we have not for a long time. We have not been carrying out. For a long time we have not been carrying out. For a long time we have not been interactive segment. We have not been receiving all of that, and so most people are now have given up on that matter. But now we want to introduce it every Saturday. Hopefully, we shall be having calls. We shall be discussing critically, and we shall be rubbing minds together so that we can begin to have perspective. I know this period we don't have much viewers at the time watching at the lies, and so many other people left. So many people decided to they work out. But of course, we know that truthful people are always here. We'll expand with time. Please, if you have not subscribed to this channel, please go and subscribe and like this video as you watch it. Like it and share it on all your social media platforms, because we want to get people to join forces with us and to do the right thing. I want to welcome your calls. I want to welcome you, and we're talking about analyzing the situation, the current situation of MNK and Biafra restoration. Two things are important to us now under the accountability and transparency group. Two things we are interested in. One, the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Two, the restoration of Biafra. This is just it. That's our mission. The two of them are intertwined. They are together. So that is our mission, and that is what we are standing for. That is what we are standing for. We want to make you understand that unless we have a path that is well spelled out, according to the book of Habakkuk 2:2, write the vision and make it plain for they that will read it, so that they can run with it, they that read. So it is very, very important that you understand where we're coming and where we're going, because it is about us, not about me, not about you, not about anybody but us. Biafra project is about us. Biafra project is about us. You see that I'm smiling. There's so many things that are coming to my mind here that is making me smile, but I don't want to say them. But with time, we're going to begin to understand. Now, I want to tell you something. It is not easy to be transparent and accountable. It only takes courage to do that. That was why God told Joshua in Joshua 1:8 says, "Be strong and of good courage. Be not afraid, neither be thou dismayed, for the Lord thy God is with thee, whithersoever thou goest," or wherever you go. It takes courage and strength to be accountable and transparent. It takes courage to believe in the truth, I tell you, because sometimes it seems like believing in the lie is what would help some people to be comfortable at times. Some people want to, it is easy to blackmail. It is easy to tell lies against. It is easy to patronize wrongs. Very, very easy, because it helps to pull other people down and to bring yourself up. That is how easy it is for those people who are reprobate in their mind. But that is not the same that is not the same, in the narrative of accountability and transparency. Accountability and transparency believes that when you stand on the path of truth, over time will heal and will form a formidable force that will give us what we want together. And that is what we want. That's what we want to achieve. This broadcast is not going to be long. Just reiterating and looking at the activities, that have been happening all around, our nation and all of that. And last week we had the killings of Biafrans, where Simon and his rogue team, took to the streets and began to kill people in Biafra land, especially around the Ebonyi and Anambra and other places, and where they began to destroy the resources of the people, the savings of the people, the hard-earned resources of the people, and all of this stuff. And we know all of that. And this week again, we see lots of activities going on in Biafra land. So many things that I can't name them, but I know that you have information about what is going on around you, what you think is of concern to you. There's so many things that are of concern that if I begin to say them one after the other, we will just have a long time. But I want to be preaching on where we are going. I like concentrating on where we are going, as much as we try to, point out what is wrong, what is going on, and things going on around us. We still want to focus on where we are going, because the problem about us as Biafrans is that we are always looking at what we want people to see. We are too intellectually lazy that we concentrate on gossips, we concentrate on distractions, we concentrate on lies, we concentrate on blackmails. And so we are not looking at facts and forging ahead with the truth. That is why we as Biafrans, we are moving in circles. And it takes only people who are not honest to themselves to keep dwelling on things that are not important. Under the auspices of Accountability and Transparency Group, I want to tell you guys, under the auspices of Transparency and Accountability Group, we are very focused. We are very focused. You see, we are forming a standard that has not been in the system. We are forming a standard. We know that lots of people dragged Mazi Nnamdi Kanu backwards by their attitude, their actions, and he was struggling. At a point, he had to say that, if he had his way, he's not going to talk to so many of us, so many of them who were around him, especially those who were working with him, because he was referring to those who were working with him, because they were dragging him behind, they were dragging him backwards, they were frustrating him, and he came all out and was frustrated. Now look at one of the things again that he said here that I want to play again. I want you to listen to this video. I played it beginning this program, but I'm going to play it again, and I'm going to continue to use it. Distractions. Now today all we see is we're opening liaison office here. We are forming Biafra government in exile here. We are doing this. Distractions. You have not even been able to conquer one community in Biafra land. You are busy looking for titles because they want to belong in titles. They want to have control over people. And something made me laugh now. I just remember some people saying that because I'm saying we must be transparent and accountable. Some people say that I'm looking for title. I'm forcing my will. Well, let's not go there anyways. But now listen to it. Listen to what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu hear. Listen, just watch this.
To the effect that why is it that when we're talking about supporting Radio Biafra and the work that Radio Biafra is doing, and this nonsense about people forming Biafra government here, Biafra government in exile there, and all that stupidity, when there is no Biafra yet? Why is it necessary that our people must be deceived? Why are we prone? Why are Igbo people, I'm not saying all Biafran nationalities, why are Igbo people prone to being deceived? Why do we accept lies more than the truth? You can look at the other criminal groups that they set up that crumbled. What happened? They are dead, they are buried, they are finished. Nothing is coming out of them anymore. The cockroach that comes up and mentions the word Biafra wants to have his own cabinet. What type of madness is that?
Did you hear what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said there? He said any cockroach that comes up wants to that will use the name of Biafra, and then they form for that sake they form a particular cabinet. They want to form a cabinet because they want to be in control and power. Somebody comes up, he talked about Biafra, people support him, and then suddenly he begins to give himself titles, and because he wants to be in control and he wants to be a force. You don't need to deceive anybody or manipulate anybody to actually have a voice. All you need to do in Biafra project is to exude your talent and your gift. Do what you have been called to do. Support the cause of freedom. It doesn't matter who is leading, and that is why in the we all are in the Autopilot program, because that is what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said when he was praying. And so it is a program. I told you that Autopilot is a function. It is not a group of people. So whenever you hear me talk about Autopilot, I'm not talking about a group of people. I'm talking about the program we are in now, which Mazi Nnamdi Kanu designed. It is not a group of people. We know that some people hijack that name to use it for themselves because they were being called at that point in time. They were being called Autopilot, and then and the pilot, and then they believe that that name is for them. No, it's for everybody, whether you are in the path of truth or you're on the path of lies. As long as you are part of this Biafra project, you are a Biafran. Even those who are not Biafrans are on the Autopilot mood, because even the nations of the world that don't trust Biafrans are fighting us. Even the people within Biafra that don't like Biafra, they are fighting those who believe in Biafra. Lots of things are happening. You see Asarudo Kuba and his group. You see BNL and whatever they call themselves, and saying lots of things, because of their stomach. They are, this is autopilot mode. Several attitudes, behaviors, and all of that will show up. That is why Chukwokike took Mazi Nnamdi Kanu away for a while, because he will expose a lot of things. Chukwokike will expose a lot of things. There are so many things that will need to be exposed. There are so many things that will be exposed. So many people will be exposed. So many people are being exposed, and they will continue to be exposed. You know why? The truth cannot be rubbished. You can't, this time around, God has made it that the truth must be established. The truth must be established, and nobody can take it away from us. Edith Nedu says they are killing our people because of money. Yes, lots of things. And you see, one thing that troubles me is that most of these men who are ESN members who work with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu know the reason why we are doing what we're doing. They know it's about freedom. They know why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu raised the dragon flag. Every one of them were trained. I'm not talking about those who were added recently. Those who were there originally, ESN, those who were originally there, ESN, those who were originally there, and they know what's on what premise Mazi Nnamdi Kanu established, ESN and all of those details. They know. But yet, today, some of them have sold out. Today, some of them have allowed themselves to become, because of money, they have allowed themselves to be used. Please, hang on with me, everyone. Please, just hold on with me. Let me. Yeah, sorry, everyone. Sorry, I needed to receive that call. I needed to receive the call. And so let me, I thought he had the link. Let me send the link. Now, please bear with me, everyone. We are working together. We are working together, so we need to do things together. And so let me send the link, to my fellow comrade here, so that and then we can work, we can go on. Okay, right. I've done it. So now listen to everybody. Listen. Just listen, because we all need to understand the times we are in. The times we are in will expose two kinds of people. Three kinds of people. One, the people who are on the truth, on the path of truth, accountability, and transparency. The people who are indifferent, who are sitting on the fence, they don't know where to belong. Then the third one is the people who will fight truth and accountability and transparency. And you will be shocked. You'll be shocked. No sound. No sound. Is there no sound? I can hear. I don't know. The sound is on here. Please let me know. Let me know if there's no sound. Fine. And also, the gospel of truth must be preached. It's about time our people embrace. Hello, thank you. Fine, thank you so much. My comrade, thank you. Please, I want to know, am I coming out? Is there sound? Sound, so I can. There's sound, okay. Why? Okay. I think there's sound, so I don't need to refresh. I was almost refreshing, so okay, there's sound. All right. Thank you so much. I saw. I read a message. It's great. Ego says Chukwokike is in control. Transparency and accountability group is established by Chukwokike. That's what you're saying. I want to tell you guys the times we're in, because it's something different from the narrative that is already on. Because what we are establishing now is different from how it has been, the norm. People are used to how it has been. In IPP, this is how we do it in IPP. That has been the narrative. This is how we do it. So, and people believe in this is how we do it. But this time around, we are coming up to set the narrative differently from what has been in the system. This narrative now would not give anybody the chance to steal, Will not give anybody the chance to control any other person. Will not give anybody the chance to manipulate other people. Will not give other people give anybody the chance to pressure other people to take their decision. Will not. Everybody would be formidable, and everybody's opinion will count. That is the stage we're in now. That is why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been taken away by Chukwuka for a while. Even though if those people who sold him think that they were trying to kill him, they were trying to deal with him and all of that, they didn't know they were helping to arrange the structure and help to set things right for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to come out, and then the right things will happen. And I tell you now, right now, I can tell you, in the Accountability and Transparency Group, we have a team, and we want you to join us if you are part of those who are rugged. We have a team now that is ready to give up on self. They don't care what it will cost them. They are not concerned about what they are looking for. They are not concerned about their belly. They are concerned about where we're going, and for us to get it right once and for all. Comrade Ken, you're welcome. Good to have you. Good to have you. Edith Nedu says, before asking any question, you have to donate money to Biafra Liberation Army. Oh my God. Mercy. Wango says, thank you for your good work. Thank you so much, Mercy. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Somebody must donate before they ask questions. Comrade, did you hear that?
Yeah, I have that. Just give me 5 minutes. I'll be with you. All right.
Once I see your video on, I know you're ready. Once I see your video on, I know you're ready. So, Biafrans, you have to understand this. We are come. You know what Jesus said. You know what Jesus said. Some of you don't believe in Jesus. Well, Jesus is the Son of God, whether you believe it or not. You don't have to believe it. But anyways, I'm not here to preach, religion. I'm here to say the reality. Now, he said something. He said, "The thief cometh not, but to steal, to kill, and to destroy. But I am come that they might have life." Not just to have life, but to have life more abundantly. Accountability and Transparency Group have come that we would have an obvious future together. The issue of Biafra movement had been stalled because of lies, sentiments, killings, abuse, blackmail. You see people when you know what is funny. You say, "And why do you want to do?" For instance, let me give you an instance. I was telling Simon and his group, we were telling them that you can't put your faces on the currency, and then the next thing they come, instead of facing that reality, they come to say, "Are you a Biafran? You're not a Biafran. You're not a Biafran." But you see the weapons of the enemies. Let me tell you something. If you want to know those who are not on the path of truth, watch them. One, they will be very tribalistic. Once they see that an opinion is going against them, they will bring the narrative of divide and rule tactics, mindset. Now, what I mean by divide and rule, they begin to bring in sentiments. Rather than face the facts that are being talked about, they will begin to bring in blackmail. "Hey, you are not a Biafran. Hey, you are from Sokoto. Hey, you are from this. Hey, we gave you money the other day. We gave you begged us money. Hey, you are a beggar. You go around begging." And that is the sentiment. How does that have to do with the fact of, hey, you don't have to put your face on the currency? Or how does that have to do with what does that have to do with hey, you have to play things straight here, let things be clear here, let things be right? You know why? They are not on the path of truth, so they need blackmail to sell their points. And it is only those who are not formidable that go with such lies. Yeah, today I'm not preaching much, so I'm going to be interacting with your messages. I know if you want to call, you can call. If you want to say anything, you can call. The number is there on the screen. You call. But if you're not calling, then I'll be reading the messages here. Edith Nedu says, Simon says, before asking any question, you have to donate money to Biafra Liberation Army. So you have to donate before you ask questions. Now you see it. You see clearly how it is not very difficult for lies to be exposed. But the truth about it is that people are not sensitive enough to understand it when it's exposed, because they are beclouded with the narrative of emotion, so that they don't see clearly. And when lies is being revealed, they don't even know when it's being revealed. And just like someone who is not prepared, when opportunities come before you, you don't know that there are opportunities, because you don't have the faculty of preparation that helps you see clearly. And that's the problem. That's the problem. Thank you for your good work. Thank you so much, Mercy. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Share this broadcast on all your social media platforms. If you have not seen this channel, people are envious and saying that I am here to grow my channel. And let me grow the channel now. They say I am here to grow channel, that I am fighting them not to bring their own channel. I am growing my channel. So please grow this channel. At least everything one does, one wants growth. So if your subscription can make this channel grow, please subscribe to the channel. Let it grow. I wonder why anybody would fight growth. If I am here to grow this channel, it is because I want the truth to reach millions. That is why this channel must grow. Because if it doesn't grow, I will not be able to reach millions with the gospel of truth. And my fellow comrades also would also be here with me to join forces to see that we reach other platforms. And at the same time, you know them as instruments of truth. And then when, of course, on their own platforms also, you help grow their channels so that everything will grow. That is the narrative. That is how it goes. That is why you have CNN all over, because they have BBC everywhere. You know why? Because they want to keep you in slavery. So they make sure they open BBC everywhere so that they would have much viewership. I was listening to BBC today. They said they were talking about a particular podcast, and they said that thing reaches they cover about 81 million people every week. And it has even dropped because that 81 million is less than what they used to have. Now, why are they concerned about growing their channel? Why are they concerned about growing their studio? Why are they concerned about growing their program? Because it is important to grow so that you can reach out. Now, the more they grow, the more they keep the zoo in bondage, because whatever news they give out there and they refuse to talk about the things happening to Biafrans will continue to be enslaved, because the world will not know our story. The world will not know what we're going through. But if this channel, Biafra Global Network, and other channels that are standing on the path of truth, if they grow, when they grow, we can also let the world hear the truth. Then the world can decipher, the world can know who is, on the path of truth, and know if BBC and co or the liars are the ones in truth, and or whether it is us that are on the truth. So that's it. So those of you who are going around saying that I'm just here to grow my channel, I came for selfish stuff in Biafra. Now you sabi, now you know what they talk. But of course, everything, even the Bible says, grow in grace and in the knowledge of our Lord Jesus Christ. Even as a Christian, you must grow. If anything that is not growing is not alive, that's the truth. A tree must grow. Yes, a child must grow. If your child is not growing, you ask questions, you take the child to hospital. If your child is just there 2 years, 3 years, still like a baby, small, cannot see and all of that, there's a problem. So growth is normal. Growth is not it's not selfish. It's not criminal. It is normal for anybody who is actually expected to fulfill a purpose in life. So Ego says, anyone who wants to stand as stumbling block will be crushed by the almighty element Chiku Okike created. So long they drink water, they walk on the earth, they cook with fire, they breathe air. Yes, every of these things will stand against them as long as you stand against that. Akuna Nena, good to have you here. Love to you too. Love. Ego say money mongers. Ego says Simon and his group are money mongers. Of course they are. They want you to, before you ask any question, you have to. He said it yesterday night. Can you imagine? So I was even thinking that it's just one of those things. So he really said this, that if you want to ask questions, you must donate to Liberation Army. Please, I wanted to remind Biafrans, don't donate to that guy. You better stop donating to all of these people. If you want to really see where your money can be used, go and come to accountability group where you can ask questions. And when you are putting money, you will ask people, what is this money going to be used for? And then you will be told what the money will be used for before you can give your money. That is how accountability, that's how transparent we are. Accountability and transparency. When you want to contribute, you will know why we are contributing, and you will know that yes, it is worth it. It is not a thing of contribute. We have one army, contribute. We have a program. No, you will know why we are contributing, and then you will ask questions about what we are contributing about. So we are setting a better standard for the project of Biafra. And comrade, before I give you the chance, let me read more comments from our people. It shall grow mightily. Please keep sharing. Thank you so much, Ego. The program, this platform will grow, and there's nothing they can do about it. Blessed says, thank you very much, Mazis. Continue the good work, please. Don't let them get to you. Yes, blessed Chinon, so I won't let them get to me. And I know that I will always stand strong and do the right thing. Any day I do the wrong thing, please call me out. Call me out. We are here for the right thing. Comrade, you're welcome. Anytime I see that your guitar, I remember the first boss guitar I had in 1992. That was when I first learned the bass guitar, and then I used the bass guitar to train myself also, in the higher institution, as a music director, and of course playing the bass guitar today. In fact, I'm thinking, comrade, you're making me very envious. I'm going to go get a bass guitar very soon and get a combo also. So I'll be getting I have a keyboard here now by my side here. I have a keyboard, but I want to go back to my bass skills. You know, I love bass guitar very well. Sometimes I rhythm guitar and all of that. I'm not always. I love bass better. So go on, please, comrade.
Yeah, acoustic guitar is very, very nice, and
yeah.
We don't want to show Biafrans what we can do for now. We are just laying low,
Yes.
So I play different instruments, keyboards, piano, this
just like me.
Oja, we play this thing, we blow. I have everything.
Oh, really?
Everything.
Wow, I play the drums, the guitar, and the keyboard. Those are the ones I play.
So
only.
This is just how it is. So thank you for having me today. We were busy the whole day, and
oh my, it has been a busy day.
Yes, so
it has been a busy day.
I don't know what's wrong with my headset. We were busy the whole day.
Yeah, we can hear you.
You can hear me very well.
We can hear you.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, loud and clear. Yes.
So we're busy the whole day, as you know. That is why let me just put off this. Sometimes it's gadgets everywhere.
All right. So anyone who wants to call, you can call in. The number is on the screen. You can call and ask any question you want to ask us. We are here for you. Today is the interactive day and the Nuggets Conference where we discuss nuggets. So you can ask any question you want to ask. You can call in. You can whatever. Just send this project on all this broadcast on all your social media platforms and subscribe if you have not subscribed. It's very important because we must reach the nations of the world. We must beat BBC and CNN. Anybody who wants vex, we can go hit it somewhere. Exactly.
So, our people are so daft. Before Onyendu start insulting our people, he didn't just wake up one day and start calling our people names. But this is what people. That is why most time when I'm saying something, I say our people don't reason. Why can't we reason just for once? Why can't we just go home, sit down one day, maybe at the weekend? After spending a nice weekend with your family, you go to your bed, then you just meditate. You just analyze things that are happening around you. Sit around, think about yourself. Meditation is not just only to go meditate for you to have peace, but sometimes you go meditate just for you to gain some other knowledge, for you to get some other things into yourself. So I am very, very confused, but we don't need to be. So I have learned more since
I came.
Yeah?
Comrade.
I'm hearing you.
Let's hear the caller. Yeah, you're welcome live to the program. Let's hear you. We are live and direct. We can hear you. Yeah, are you there? Yeah, you're on, please. You can go on. Okay, and please go on. He has dropped. Oh my, what's going on? Okay, he will return. Questions they should go to ask. Now, can you imagine the impunity? Someone telling you, somebody who claims he's fighting for Biafra, before he tells you, you ask him any question, you have to contribute. Now, you see, it's a serious matter. This matter we're laughing about, it's a very, very serious matter. It is not difficult for you to know who is lying to you. You heard it from what Mazin Amdekano said here. He said, why are you easily deceived? I'm going to play it again for people to listen. Now, listen to what Mazin Amdekano said here. Why are you guys easily deceived? You are easily deceived. You contribute. You are going to have a meeting with somebody who is now, look at. That's an insult on any of those people in Netherlands who were there with him in that meeting. That's an insult. Telling you that you must contribute before you ask him questions. That's an insult on you. That's an insult on Biafra. Now listen to what Mazin Amdekano said here. You're easily deceived. Listen.
To the effect that why is it that when we're talking about supporting Radio Biafra and the work that Radio Biafra is doing, and this nonsense about people forming Biafra government here, Biafra government in exile there, and all that stupidity, when there is no Biafra yet? Why is it necessary that our people must be deceived? Why are we prone? Why are Igbo people, I'm not saying all Biafran nationalities, why are Igbo people prone to being deceived? Why do we accept lies more than the truth? You can look at the other communal groups that they set up that crumbled. What happened? They are dead, they are buried, they are finished. Nothing is coming out of them anymore. The cockroach that comes up and mentions the word Biafra wants to have his own cabinet. What type of madness is
any cockroach that comes up and mentions the name of Biafra want to raise their own cabinet and have their own cabinet to control people. Now we have a caller. Let's hear from the caller, please. Let's hear from the caller. You're welcome live to the program. Good to hear you. Can we know who is on the line? Okay, please. Who is please? Okay, Christian. All right, my brother. Good to have you. I don't know. The Bluetooth is not working here. I wish I could have this connected to the Bluetooth so that people can hear you well. Okay, all right. Please go on. Let me see if I can still do the connection to the Bluetooth. Go on. Okay, please drop. Let's Comrade Ken continue. Once the Bluetooth is ready, I'm going to let you know. So you call back. Please drop. So Comrade, please continue. Once the Bluetooth is ready, I'm trying to set it now. I'll set it now.
Yeah, what I was saying is just about our people, how daft, how stupid our people are, because normally humanity is not just what people comes out to talk about. When somebody is talking about humanity, then that person have to talk about restoration. And when you talk about restoration, then you talk about freedom. You know, there are things that moves together. When you talk about freedom, then you talk about your health. Then you talk about, before you start talking about any other thing in life. So this is just how it goes, stage by stage, you know. So people coming on social media, insulting people, this is just the major problem that I am having with our people at this moment. If you don't know about something, just accept that you don't know about it. I don't even want somebody to trust me. This is what I'm talking about. We are talking about accountability and transparency, something that have to do with trust. I don't want you to trust me because you don't know who I am. So, but for you to trust me or for you to know me, then you have to come close to me. If you are not close to me, you will never know who I am. You cannot stay in Futajalon and you want to know who I am. You want me to tell you who I am. You ask me that question, I will tell you I am who I am that I am. You can never be me and I can never be you. There is no two ways about it. You know yourself and I know myself. If I'm speaking from the bottom of my heart. You know where you're speaking from. Maybe you're speaking from your ass. I don't care. So what I'm telling our people is, in this struggle, go home, sleep in your bed, meditate, analyze what is going on in Biafra struggle today. All what have transpired. Bring all of them in one box, like a piece of paper that was torn apart, and start selecting them. And you just watch. When you select them piece by piece, then you know what is actually going on. You know, if you make colors in paper, you tear them apart into several pieces, put it in a box and start selecting them. You understand? You will see the ones that pass to each other, that relate to each other, and sometimes you will not even get any. Some of them will not relate to each other anymore. You can't find the pieces together again. Why I'm saying this is that, how do Biafrans believe that without them? Why I'm saying them is Biafrans. Biafra is not just a person. Biafra does not belong to a single person. But Biafrans, how do you believe that somebody will get you Biafra when Onyendu is sitting in the prison? This has been my question for the past 3 days. Who is that person who wants to come up today to get, not me, I can't get it for you if Onyendu is not released. If I'm telling you I want to get you Biafra, I'm a liar. That is why we said accountability group and transparency group is a group where all Biafrans must surely come together. If you know what you have, bring it out. Bring your suggestion, bring your idea, bring your human resources, bring everything you have. If you can create a website, come out. If you know you can create roads, come out. You can create electricity, come out. Anything you can do, you come out.
Yeah, comrade, 1 minute. And please, Christian and any other person, the number is, I've changed the number on the screen. You can call through this number now. It will go through the Bluetooth. Just call this number right now, and you can now connect with the Bluetooth. So you can call. So, comrade, please go on. Sorry for that.
Yes. So anything you know you have, anything you can present for this struggle, bring it out. Let me speak it in our language. If you know how to farm, you come out. If you know anything, if you know how to fish, you can fish with the fishing, come out. Let's come out and share ideas together. Let's contribute. Before Biafra is more than 70 million people in Biafra land. Let me just say 1 million of Biafrans should come out and bring their ideas, what they have. You will see Mazin and the Ghana will get him out of that place he is. I swear and believe me, we are going to get the contraction government down. If let me say, just 1 million men, not 70 million. If 1 million men come out today, as Mazin and the Ghana said before, he want to have 1 million march. If 1 million men come out today in Biafra land and bring the ideas they have, we will get Nigerian government down. Not everybody going in social media, gossiping, talking nonsense, cook and boot stories, and all you do is languishing in the dungeon. And you are telling people you want to get Biafra in so days, or telling people you know when Biafra is coming. Some people say they are working on the ground. What are you doing on the ground that people don't see? What are you doing? We are not asking anybody for money. If you have $10 million today, bring it and you tell us what you want us to do with it. We don't want you to give it to anybody. Bring it and come say what you want us to do with it. Then we share ideas together what to do with it. Nobody wants your money. Without Biafra, I'm living and I will still be living and survive until I die. I must not be rich. I'm proud of it. Who I am today, I'm satisfied with who I am today. How many of you can be proud of yourself how you are today? How many of you are proud of yourself? If you are not driving a car in that very zoological republic, are you proud of yourself? If you don't own a house in that zoological republic, are you proud of yourself? If you can feed your family 3 square meals in a day, are you proud of it? Let's just tell ourselves the truth. And this is just the truth of the matter. Because everybody wants to be who is not. I'm giving you this tip today. My dream, I always share it with people. 2018, I had a dream that told me, Nnachuku, you have to make a difference in your life. From this day, I start making a difference. I don't look at any other person. I don't care what you have. I don't give a damn what you have. As long as I know I can bring food to the table of my family, I'm satisfied. I don't want to know what you have. Because the day you will die, you will go 6 feet with nothing. If they even put gold for you, the people will go dig it out and take it. I tell people, if you put gold in anybody's grave, I know I will go and dig it. You will not do nothing. If you like, you go and I will go and dig it out. Because it's a waste for you to put it there. People are looking for gold, you go put it in the grave. I will go take it. You understand what I'm telling you? I'm not stealing, it's not thief. You don't put gold in the ground. You understand? So what I'm telling you people is that I'm just telling Biafrans that no matter the group you belong to, somebody leading you, as long as Onyendu is in the dungeon, that person is a liar. Nobody will lead this struggle. Nobody will pilot the affair of this struggle if Onyendu is not released. If Onyendu is released and he hands it over to somebody to pilot it, we are fine with it. We are fine with it. But as long as he's there and those people piloting it are not talking about how we will get him out, I don't see any reason for somebody putting his money in that place. Watch out what is happening in Biafra land. It's killing all over the places. Do you know that as it is today, the Nigerian, the contractual government, which is that nigger area, they are out of the picture. The international community don't see them as if they have problem with you. The international community is seeing Biafrans as problem to themselves. If you don't know. If you don't know, this is the trap they set for you people, and you follow all this and all those people, and you fell into that trap they set for you people. And it will be chasing you until Onyendu comes out. I'm just telling you people, the problem you will have is if we continue to be stupid the way we are up till now, and Onyendu, we lost the life of Onyendu in that dungeon. This time people will know that Biafra land will be more worse than Somalia. If you don't know, it is still peaceful now. You see people coming out, oh, you must sit at home, you must do this. This is a child play. This is a child play. This time you cannot step out of your house. To step out of your house, somebody will come and stand in front of your door and tell you to pay some ransom. If you don't pay it, he'll take you by force. People will come to your house and take your wife by force. People will come and kidnap your children by force, and you will not do nothing. Because you can see it happening today. Some group of unscrupulous elements will just come out with some garment, with gun, and be parading in the city of Biafra land. And nobody harass them. This is why I have a respect for one man. There was a video I watched one time. Some idiots came to arrest somebody in the village where this man said, instead they will take that guy, he will die. This is how you need to behave. This is how you need to behave. I don't want to put anybody into threat or put anybody into danger. All Biafrans, suppose now, don't wait for ESN. ESN is destroyed by the people who are piloting it now. Not the ESN you are hearing about today are not the ESN that Maziman became created. These are criminals who are going about looking for money. They are sitting in the bush. They need money to eat. Yeah? They need granite. They need this. They need that. What are their mission? Have you people given them any task that they fulfill? Or they are just in the bush feeding? We are not against them. But they have to have some tasks. They have to have a roadmap. What they are doing, what they want to do, when they will strike, when they will do something. Not sitting in the bush asking for money. And the idiots that are in Europe using them to be collecting money around and use those money to sponsor those that are allegiant to them to be killing you people, to be forcing you to sit at home. I'm telling Biafrans, if you know we want to get Biafra, each Biafrans, any Biafran should save money, go and buy any kind of ammunition, weapon. If it is machete, go and buy it and hide it somewhere. Because the day it will start, so you have something to defend your family first. This is how it is. This is how it is. If you cannot buy an illegal one, go and buy a legal one, register it, go hide it somewhere. This is how you will know you are getting ready, you are getting prepared. Even if you don't want to give somebody your money, if you can buy a grenade, you can buy an AK-47, anything you can buy, MPG arrow, anything you can buy, go buy it and hide it somewhere to protect yourself. Then you know you are ready for this struggle. As long as you acquire those things for the struggle, you have it in mind. You are not going to use it to fight any other opponent, to fight Biafrans, to get Biafrans, to hold them to ransom, that you kept it to protect yourself and Biafra when the time comes. Then we are behind you. Go get it. Don't wait for somebody to come and get you Biafra, because nobody will get you Biafra. Nobody. This is what you have to know. Some people will say, why must we not support Simon Ekpa, for example? I don't want calling this guy name. Someone will say, why can't we support the DOS? But we supported Mazin and the Kano. It may be lingering in your head. Why are these people talking like this? Why are they not supporting these people? But Onyendu was there. There are things that Onyendu did that none of these people you are talking about have even done a pin of it. Onyendu speaks and it happens. Do you think Onyendu is not a man or is not a God sent and Nigerian government chase him until they get him down? You think so? But these guys that are talking this book, running their mouth every day, they do travel to Nigeria, mostly the DOS. Every time they're in Nigeria, why are they not arresting them? Like the other one that said that he's the leader of the BNL, or what they call it, Biafra Liberation Army or whatsoever, that was arrested. The other time in Biafra National Guard, yes. Biafra National Guard or Biafra National League or something. He was arrested. So when he was arrested, do you believe that somebody who is a Biafran bearing an armed group will be arrested and Nigerian government will leave him if he's not working with Nigerian government? You believe that? If people don't open your eyes and see what is going on, what is happening in your land, that it's your own people that are betraying you, that are selling you, that are killing you. You are not saying it. All you can come here is to take Kelechi. Oh, you are looking for money. Oh, you want to build your platform. Oh, you want to do this. If Kelechi build this platform, is it a crime? Simon, you are following. Don't build this platform. You know how much he collects from Biafra to build this platform. You know that. But the young man here is not even coming out here to ask you for money for his platform. He's just here to tell you the truth. So it should sink into your head. But we know why we are just still coming here to talk. And the time is coming. You people will not see us here again. You have to come somewhere to listen to what we are saying. The ones that you are listening to now, you will play it again and say, these guys were saying things like this. Just the way you listen to the words of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu today. The way you listen, you go play his broadcast and hear what he's saying. When he was warning all of you, telling you things that will come before you. But all those things have come and gone. What did you do? I asked a friend in Biafra land when they were shouting, Obi, 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 Kelele, Obi, running around the street. I asked this guy, if you people go out to vote, I was not supporting Simon ever for that, but I don't want anybody to vote in that very contraption. This is just my own take. So when I asked him that, when you people say you want to vote, if you vote and let Tinubu win, what will you people do? He told me they will burn Nigeria down. They will go in the street. I tell him, you know what? When that time comes, I will still call you to ask you. Till today, I'm calling his phone. He don't pick his phone. Because I want to insult him. I tell him, why you don't go to the street? The contraption where you know that when police or army come out and shoot toe in the air, everybody will run into the bush. How many of you can withstand them? Once they know how to dismantle you anyhow you want it. Even tear gas alone will dismantle all of you. Don't you know that before you go for demonstration, you get ready for it? You have a backup. You have people who have things to defend themselves. People prepare themselves with masks and everything to go for demonstration because they know what is coming behind.
Yes, you're welcome to come.
Yes, I'm Christian. I'm back.
Okay, good to have you. You can go on, please. Question, observation, comment, all that.
Okay. So nice to have me in your program.
Good to hear from you.
Please, first, I want to. There is something you are saying. So, somebody tested on the comment section that Mr. Simon says, I listened to the program last night.
Yeah.
So that he said, before people should contribute to his program, that they must pay or that they must donate money. Please, I want to clear that on your program. Please don't air it. I don't think it happened. It happened. It didn't happen. So all Mr. Simon said, he's just speaking for finance. He's just speaking for finance. So maybe he's using diplomatic, as you know. So, but he didn't say that before people should contribute, they must pay money. No, it didn't happen. So please, I wouldn't want you to add that. That one is a blackmail. And for me personally, and I wouldn't want to blackmail someone, and I wouldn't want to blackmail me, so that for this struggle to be healthy. So that we all we want is to achieve this freedom, and I want our leader released. So immediately our leader is released, the freedom is around the corner. So please, that is the first contribution to your program.
All right. Thank you for that. We'll find out.
Yes. Please, Mr. Kelechi, you know, as I told you earlier, that I love people that are intelligent and has wisdom too. And wisdom is the most aspect of tools for someone to succeed or to achieve any position in this earth. So he's seconded by that is the education of him. So
the caller, are you still there? So if the caller is still there, I could have asked him a question. So Kelechi, what happened?
You know, Mr. There's a time Mr. Mechanism, so he let us know that at the end of July, I know at the end of June, because if I'm quoting somebody, I make sure that I quote that person correctly, what the person said. So he said, latest ending of June or first week of July, first week of July, that accountability people or group are coming with a template to tell Biafrans what they have. Because I know people will be listening to you. Because all we want is someone, is people that will do what? That will grant us the freedom, or people that will support. As you are saying, people that will support. Because now, and I wouldn't want you again, for any activities from Mr. Simon. Mr. Simon really, he is doing his own, and you was once a part and parcel of that group. As you said, I believe you that Autopilot is a function. I know it's nobody's name. Nobody should attach it or should claim it. So anyone can still claim it and continue with the struggle or what he or her is doing. So it's nobody's identity. So now you was once a part and parcel of that. And since you have discovered that what Mr. Simon and his activities will not bring us this freedom, and all what we are clamoring, all the nook and cranny of Biafrans are eager to have their freedom. So since you have discovered that his activities will not yield our destiny expectation, yes, it is good. So now, what we want, and what mostly that is human, that is nature, that is human nature. Please, you have to stop all the activities of Mr. Simon for you to earn more support. If Mr. Simon did good and his group, stop, please, you have to know how to air it.
Kelechi, can I ask this brother a question, please?
What you have to concentrate on the activity that will bring us the freedom. That is what people, you will not ask people to come to the program or to come to the group. People will come and then be testifying on your
Kelechi, can I ask this brother a question? He's speaking. I don't know if he's broadcasting or if he's promoting Simon. Can I ask him a question?
According to Mr. Livingstone, what he said, because what you come to social media to air, people will quote you, people will listen to you.
Okay.
Can I ask you a question, brother? Can I ask you a question? Can you listen? Can you listen? Are you
have to bring it. So
are you here for a broadcast? Are you here for a broadcast, or can you listen? Can you listen?
Somebody else I'm saying,
please
but can you listen?
Speaking where
hello, Christian. Please.
Christian,
you have said
what they are seeking for will come to accomplish.
Christian, you have said so many things. You can hold on.
That is the summary of the whole thing. You should come from you. So that people will now.
Yes, we have heard what you said.
All over the country.
Christian, are you here to advise us, or what are you here to do? Christian, can you listen? Can you listen?
Fighting against the DOS.
Please just mute this guy.
Christian, okay, I have to stop you so you can listen. You can listen to us now.
That is the thing. That is what.
Now, Christian, I have to stop you because you don't want to listen. Just listen from your device so that you can hear from us. Come on, Ken, please take him on from there. Maybe if I have
Christian, let me just ask you a question. If you want, we will be in the program tomorrow. We can call you in. Then I will bring you out a voice with a video where Azuka was speaking from her mouth, not from her nose, from her mouth. Is he calling again or what?
Hold on, let's hear. Comrade, let's just hold on, please. Before you go on, let's just listen to the next call. Hello.
Yes, you are giving this man
too much time to talk. They talk too much. I also wanted to tell you something.
Okay.
That's why I'm coming.
So I want to let Christian know that we will be here tomorrow, and I will beg you. Yeah?
Yeah, this man is this Christian. I'm sorry, your name, whatever your name is. I have a question because we've been listening to you. You go for a very long time. Are you defending Simon, or because I'm sure Kelechi is speaking the truth? Accountability group are speaking the truth. They are not the Tomorrow, my name is Evangelist Barbara. I'm coming out to program again. I'm going to bring up audio that you will listen how to killing our ESN gallant men that our leader Martin and Kano has formed. This man is only coming there on social media to be making He's killing, he's destroying everything. It's not bringing Biafra for anybody. So stop deceiving yourself. You're not a baby. You should by now know that this man, Simon, is playing game with our people, with the mind of our people first.
Right.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you very much, Barbara.
Continue, please. Sorry for that.
Thank you very much, Barbara. Christian, I just have 2 questions for you, but I know maybe you cannot answer those questions, but there will be a program tomorrow, and we'll be inviting you to that program tomorrow. I will play a video for you from Madam Azuka, where she said that anybody that will ever ask her a question about what they are doing with the money they are collecting or the money that he contributed, he will be taken out. They will pull you out of light, and they will take you out. I will play it for you to listen with your ear. I hope you are not deaf tomorrow to hear that. Okay? I hope you won't be deaf tomorrow. Just so you don't come to a platform of a grown-up man speaking and you want to come and advise them. You are not my father. You don't advise me about Biafran struggle. You don't advise me on how to go about the Biafran issue. This is what you people did and kept Mazin and the kind of where he is today. Advising him. The elders will come. We are the elders. We know how to do it. There is a way to do it. The way Simon Ekpa is doing it is the way to do it. The way DOS is doing it is the way to do it. And you are telling us not to talk about Simon Ekpa. Don't you see what he's doing in Biafra land? Don't you see? Where are the gallant men?
Oh, my.
Where are the gallant men? Even if Simon Ekpa is not the one that are sending those guys with garments to go destroy the farm product of our mothers and fathers that they want to sell, shooting people in their keke. If Simon is not the one that are sending those people, why can't he send his Biafran Liberation Army to come and confront those people? Why? Why is he keeping mute? Why is he keeping mute? These are questions that I drop for you to come tomorrow and give me answers to it. You don't come here to advise us what to do. You don't come here to tell us, oh, Pastor Livingstone told you we are coming out in August. Are you going to tell us when to come out and when not to come out? Just wait and see. Did we ask you to come and give us money today? Are we asking you for anything? We are just trying to tell you the truth, what is going on. We are trying to tell you that those people you believe they are doing something in Biafra land are doing nothing. Don't Simon Ekpa know that they have Biafran government in exile before he started saying that they have a Biafran government in exile? Haven't you seen the flag of Biafran that they put the 7 stars of David inside? Haven't you seen the Biafran logo that he changed it? Are you blind? You didn't see. You come here to come and advise Kelechi what to do. As you know it better, why not go do it yourself? Because Martin and Kanu said, if you know how to get Biafra, come and convince me, I will follow you, or you go get it. And you're coming here to advise somebody on his own program, that's the way he's carrying out his own program. Go and tell Simon Ekpa how to carry out his own program. And don't come here. Because we don't come there to listen to you people. We don't come there to talk to you people. But we go online and listen to what you people are saying. And we come up with something when we see you people lying. The house he said he have in America, have you opened it today? Do you ask questions? All these deaf and dumb people that we have, monkeys are babus, as Mazinan can always call them. The man is languishing in the dungeon, and somebody is just siphoning money in his pocket. And when people come out to speak, you say, don't attack Simon Ekpa. Don't talk about Simon Ekpa. Do your own thing. How many groups are you going to have to fight for the struggle? How many groups are going to get you Biafra? So okay, let me just stop for here.
All right, thank you. It surprises me that people can still come to say, don't talk about what people are doing wrong. That means they are seeking to have a Biafra where when the government is doing something wrong, for instance, nobody should say anything. We should just, the citizens should be quiet, and then everybody should just watch the government continue their criminality, and then the next 4 years they have to vote. That is all.
Yeah, Kelechi, why they don't keep quiet? Why they don't keep quiet and be dying under Nigeria? Why are you fighting for the struggle? Why are you fighting to get Biafra?
Many of them are complaining about Tinubu now, just only 2 months or 3 months into government.
Yes.
They're already complaining about him. But they don't want to talk about the people. That's the person who said he's fighting for freedom on their behalf, who says he cannot, nobody should ask him questions. Or have you forgotten that Azuka said nobody should ask her questions? Anybody who asks her questions, she's going to throw the person out. So what is the difference between that Edith Nedu said and that?
I will play it for him tomorrow. I will play it for him tomorrow. If you come tomorrow, I will play it for him.
You're going to hear it tomorrow. Just be here. Of course, you were here. You heard the threat that Simon gave to Shadow. Now, Shadow is not around. Have you gone to ask Simon where is Shadow?
What happened?
That threat? Did you go to ask him why he made that kind of threat? You're coming to tell us when to come out. Instead of you to go and ask about the soul of the person, a commander, where he is. Ask Simon, where is this person? You threatened this person. Where is the person? You didn't go to ask that question. You're coming to ask us. You said you're coming out in July. Why haven't you come out? You people are funny.
They are even, look, let me tell you something. They are even having a broadcast. You know, when I was having network issue, I went to YouTube. I saw one of them. I don't want to call in their name. I saw one of them making a broadcast. What is saying there? They need money to buy fighter jets. You are still under a country. You want to buy fighter jet. You will tell me how you fly that jet into that country you have. You see, people.
Oh my God!
This is where they deceive all of you and making you 419, killing you unnecessarily, and you are talking nonsense. You want to buy a fighter jet. When you buy it from Russia, where are you going to buy it? From the United States, who don't want to give you your freedom? Or from British, who don't want to give you your freedom? Or from which country you want to buy that fighter jet? And if you buy it, which airspace are you going to fly it to that Biafra land? The Biafra,
they'll put it in Ghana must go.
Hold on. Biafra have not even conquered any of their territory, any of their border. It is the airspace. Mad people everywhere.
They'll put it in Ghana must go and bring it, or in container.
Exactly.
They'll put it in container and bring it through Lagos port, and then after bringing it to Lagos port, they will now clear it from Lagos port, and then bring it down to Biafra.
No, they will go and land it in Cotonou first, or land it in Ghana. From there, they will now find a way. Maybe they will drive it through the forest. They will drive it on the ground through the forest into Biafra land.
I wonder. So you people should stop asking stupid questions. You people should be wiser than this. I don't know why I'm even surprised. I'm Christian. So if I had the private discussion with you, like you told me the other time you want to have a private discussion. So this is what you want to ask me. It's very laughable. It's a very laughable statement things you come to say here. It's unfortunate anyways. But God will help us. We're here to help people to think well. So, but if you don't want to reason well, that's you. That means you don't want to be saved. That means you don't want to go. You want to be running around in circles, as Mazen Americano said.
You know the assignment. The assignment I want to give to Christian is until the day you come and tell me, Christian, that you have AK-47, you have it, you have bought it, kept it to secure yourself. I will know you are ready for the struggle. Okay, your own, not the one Simon is buying. Your own. The day you tell me you have it, that day I know you are ready, because I can tell you as I'm here today. I'm a member of shooting, what they call shooting for iron. I go shooting every Sunday. Here, I'm preparing myself. If you don't know, I go shooting every day, every weekend, once in the week, every Sunday. If you don't know, go prepare yourself. You people that comes out to run your mouth here, after running your mouth, if they say that the war break up in Biafra today, this kind of people will run into their hole. If they are staying in the United States, they will run to Himalaya to hide in the bush. Coming here to talk nonsense.
Oh my! We have had we didn't think we were going to exceed 1 hour, but I know somebody will say, "Hey, you said 1 hour. Now you have not comrade knows who I'm talking about." She will say, "Hey,
yeah, Biafra, we are sorry. Biafrans, we are sorry. We are very, very sorry. Sometimes people come here to come and take away the time we need to say something reasonable."
Yeah. So hopefully tomorrow we'll be here again. You can bring your questions, you can bring your concerns, you can bring your observations, reasonable things. We want to hear reasonable things from you and ideas from you. These are things we want to hear. Not start talking about Simon. Go and do your own. All this kind of childish. We don't need all this kind of talk. We call out the lies and we set the pace for the truth. That's what we do on this platform. We are ready for freedom. And so when you see even Jesus himself, when he saw lies, he was saying them. He was talking about them. He was talking about the Sadducees, the scribes, the Pharisees, and all of that. So whenever you see us talking about lies, we are trying to make you know what is different from lies and truth, so that you will be able to, the things you couldn't reason out, we have been able to sit down to analyze them, because God gives us that grace to do that. So I don't think that we are here to please, Mazikalechi, those people are paid to cause division in your program. Please overlook them and focus on your mission. Thank you so much, Blessed Chinonso. Thank you so much. Yes, we know them, that they are there. Let me read other messages here. Then we close for today. Tomorrow we're going to be here, and you can come with your questions, everything. Tomorrow it's another day, hopefully. We're going to be here. Every time Simon, by Barbara says, every time Simon is always asking Biafrans to contribute money for buying fighter jets. He promised that he bought one. He bought one. He promised he bought one already, and where is it? Of course. Kelechi, stay more longer. 1 hour is too short. Barbara says, okay. Yeah, we actually want people later, so that they can also, some of them say it's too long for them to watch. So we're trying to make it short. They cannot ask strategic questions, just pressing him. That's it. Edith Nedu says they can't ask it. They can ask strategic questions. That's it. Ego says it's all lies. It's only means of getting money from his gullibles, Iti Boribos, Simon Stooges. Yeah, that's it. Ego also says, please cut. Okay, you're talking about the guy, and then Ego says, yeah, he's in dilemma. Okay, him won't join ATG at the same time. Stop with Simon. Don't worry. With time, they will be healed in their soul, and they will know where to join. In Simon's program, you have to donate money before talking. That's it. Of course, I know about that. You have to join the people who, before your comments can even show, they make you I don't know how they do it. Anyways, this person is talking too long. Okay, so I think those are the messages that we have here, that I'm bragging, show off, lording himself over a bunch of gullibles and leading them astray. Simon Ego says that. Wakoma says, anything you are doing that provokes your enemies, please do more. If it's not working, they wouldn't mind. It's proof you are on track. Thank you so much, Akoma, for that. That's the truth. Very, very on track. Correct. You're correct. Barbara says, Samanepa and Azuka Wanko are only interested in making money from other people and destroying all that our leader Mazinem kind of formed. ESN. Okay, that's it. The level of darkness is no get part 2 from Ego. Why should anyone in their right senses still be following such persons? Simon and Co. Ego says. He says, if that is what Simon said, then it's an indirect way of guarding their conscience to make sure they do not criticize his ignoble blood telling or something in Biafra land. Okay, so those are the messages I can see now. So every one of you have sent message. We want to appreciate you watching, and please share this broadcast on all your social media platforms. Like and subscribe to this channel. It's very, very important, because we must expand, and the enemies will be shamed. I'm coming in 1 minute to the people before we just shut down.
Yeah, I say thank you, Biafrans, and I salute all Biafrans that loves freedom, and I'm saluting all the freedom fighters that are turning to the path of truth. Those that have gotten themselves out to be held accountable for anything they do, and those that have decided to be transparent in anything they are doing. So what I'm just saying is that Biafrans, there is no one that will get you Biafra, rather than you yourself will get yourself the kind of Biafra you want. So if you know the kind of Biafra that is good for you, for your children, for your family, and for your unborn generation, then come and join accountability group. Bring your own idea. Let's share it together and to go get that very Biafra that we need. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, comrade. Akeme or comrade Akeme Timidi says we must continue and rescue Mazen and Kanu and restore Biafra exits. Thank you so much for that closing. From there, Akeme, that's it. You have given us the mission here: rescue Mazen and Kanu and Biafra exits. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. Blessed says, please, what time do you always come on air? Tomorrow, hopefully, I don't know if we can make it 2 p.m. Biafra time. I don't know if it's okay, comrade. Do you think 2 p.m. Biafra time is okay? Or 3 p.m. Biafra time, or 4 p.m. Biafra time, whatever time, so we can let the people be aware, or we need it for 5 p.m. Biafra time. I don't know. I think we have meeting in the evenings, or I don't know if we have meeting for tomorrow evening. I don't know. Okay, I think we have meeting, of course, but I don't know the time. So maybe we'll just fix the time and then we know.
We'll be having, yeah, we'll fix time. So that's why maybe sometimes they have to check out in your WhatsApp, WhatsApp group. So maybe just fix time for them then.
Yes, between 4 p.m. and 5 p.m. Biafra time, we'll be here. 4 p.m.,
exactly.
5 p.m. Biafra time, we're going to be here. So if you don't see us 4 p.m., you know we are coming out 5 p.m. Definitely we'll be here, just like today. Yes, definitely. Thank you all. We appreciate you. We love you. Please subscribe to this channel and share it on all. We want people to hear this truth, and they must continue to hear the truth. We'll keep saying it.
Kelechi, we can make it exactly 5 p.m. because 5 p.m. I will be 100% at home.
Okay, 5 p.m. will be here tomorrow, 5 p.m. Just 1 hour, 30 minutes will be through. This is 1 hour, 26 minutes here. 1 hour, 30 minutes will be through. Come with your questions. Comment questions. The questions that will move us together forward, not gossip questions and all these unnecessary questions. We need real questions that strategic for people who are intelligent, that will prove that, yes, you know what it means to go for freedom. You know what it means to fight for freedom. Thank you all. We appreciate you. We love you. See you tomorrow. God bless you. Really good. Thank you.
Yeah.